even though I already sent this to be manufactured, I wanted to show you my own little samples that I printed at home for the coffee washi tape and sticker sheet design that I've been working on and I've told you about. I'm at the proofing stage right now. I'm using Vogue Race, and we're almost done. I just had one little quick adjustment, but this is what I had done over the weekend. So you see, I had mocked up the sticker sheets I had with all my coffee design that you've seen me working on. Originally, I made this design which had just all the coffees in there once. And then I made the Coppi-kun, which is my to-go coffee cup mascot for Star Cafe. And I didn't want them to be too big, so I made a slightly bigger version and smaller versions. And I really liked how this one turned out. I also want to make die cut, potentially some die cut stickers of these designs. And then I was thinking, oh, actually those I want to make around this size, maybe a little bit bigger. But I felt like in size they were going to be too close. So following off this design, I made this one, which is the one I actually got manufactured. Where I shrank down the sizes of the coffee just a little bit for a bigger version, and then I made an even smaller versions. And these ones are going to be washi paper stickers. So a washi paper sticker sheet, which I think would be really cute. And I think it might have been this one that I also did a little sample of the tracing paper that they have on Vogue Race. I got this sticker sample box last time I ordered, and so these are like the 5 different types of paper that I was looking into making them. Last time I made the vinyl sticker ones, which I like, but I do think they feel a little thick, maybe to be using for journaling. I was also thinking of using the pearl sticker paper, that if I want like a more opaque paper, I might use this one. It's slightly thinner than the vinyl one, but if you want to put it on your water bottles, the vinyl stickers would be better. But since I make vinyl die cut stickers, I didn't want the sticker sheets to be exactly the same. Because when I think of the sticker sheets, I think more of journaling than like putting it on your water bottle. Even though I did put one on my water bottle, if you can see there. Let's see if it will focus. It doesn't want to focus, but you can see that's my sticker. That is the vinyl one. But ultimately, I decided to try these two. So this is the washi paper sticker, and this is the tracing paper sticker, which is like clear on the edges. So I did buy a little sample of that just for myself to see what it looks like, but the main products I'm going to list are going to be washi paper. And then this is the sample that I printed for myself of the washi tape design, which you can see is the coffee drinks. I was going to make a Coppi one, but I don't know, I think for now just starting with the sticker sheet is good enough, and maybe some die cuts. If you guys really like Coppi and would like a sticker, not a sticker sheet, if you would like a washi tape with his design on it, I'd be happy to do that. But for now, we're just doing it with the coffee, because I think this would be more, I don't know, popular with people, would be just coffee. Like a lot of people like coffee, and in the stationery world, you know, people like going to cafes and having drinks and stuff like that. So I thought that would be more evergreen of a product. But I did notice when I cut them up that these ones are kind of very, very close to the edge. And I don't know if I necessarily cut them off, but then I shrank these down just a tiny bit so there'd be a little more breathing room between the top and bottom. But I think these are really cool, and hopefully these do well. I feel like coffee would be pretty popular, especially this sheet. But I think Coppi-kun is really cute, and I hope people really love him, because I really love him, and he's super fun to draw, and yeah, it's very entertaining. But I also printed out more stuff for myself, and maybe for you to help me decide. I did see I had printed little Coppis, and this one was very small, because I think I made him about like, roughly considering him to be like 1 1/4 inches or so in size. Oh, this is almost 1.5 inches. But then I want to make these as die cut stickers, and I don't know which expressions to use, because I think doing all of them would be too much for me right now, because I don't know if he's going to do well or not. So let's see if I can find the corresponding. So I think this size was a little too close to the sticker sheet, so I'm going to make him a little bit bigger. And this is like going to be 2 inches in size, and sell them as like my $3 stickers that I sell for the smaller sizes. Anything that's about 2 inches and smaller, I sell for $3. Anything bigger than that of a die cut, I sell for $4. So I wanted to increase my like smaller vinyl sticker die cut collection. So I do want to do Coppi. There are so many expressions. I don't know if you can see them all. Let me actually put them up higher up. Yeah, so I don't know. Hopefully you can see them all. They're all over here. Which ones to pick out, because I think they're all super cute. Like, I really like this face. If you can see. Why is my camera not focusing? There we go. You can just see him. He's very funny, cute face. And I also really enjoyed, from that same vein, this one. Sorry, hit my camera. This one I think is super cute too. So yeah, I probably want to pick about 3 to 4 different Coppi expressions to turn into die cut stickers. And at the same time, I also want to do the same for my little coffee drinks. So I've cut out samples there. And if these were popular, like maybe in the future, I can do all of them. But for now, I really don't want to do overkill, because it does get quite expensive. There are a lot of them. So see, originally I had printed out these 2 with my samples for the die cut, and then I just found that they were just too similar in size to the sticker sheet. Even though they'll be completely different, I just felt like they were too close. So I shrank the sticker sheets a little bit, and then I also increase the size of my die cuts, which I think the biggest one is 2 1/4 inch. They'll still be for my $3. So see that size difference? Hopefully that focused for you and not the table. It's hard to tell sometimes. This doesn't seem like my camera's auto-focusing that well today. But yeah, anyway, I need to decide out of these 9 coffee drinks, which ones I'm actually gonna print out as die cut stickers, because what I'm for sure gonna do is the 7 characters from my Star Cafe series drinking their favorite coffees. So this is the original just drawing, but I'm actually probably gonna do it more like this, because I was comparing it with my brother and sister, and we thought it looks more relatable if they have like a cute little tagline on the bottom. So this is the one for Luca, which is Frappuccino Life, because he really likes Frappuccinos. And then I have one for like my character Melody, who likes mochas, and it's like Mocha Love. And my character who likes just plain black coffee, it's like black, no sugar. And then my character who likes cold brew is just like cold brew for the win and stuff like that. So those are definitely 7 stickers already. So it'll be 7 of my $4 die cut stickers, and then I want to do somewhere around 7 to 8 maybe out of these ones. So I'm gonna pick like 3 to 4 from the coffee drinks and like 3 to 4 from Coppi, but I don't know which ones I want to do yet, so it'll be a mystery. If there's anything here that you think I should do, let me know, and hopefully I will do the ones you picked, because probably by the time this video goes up, I will have already had them sent out to be manufactured. But yeah, if there's anyone that you like here and would want me to do it, just let me know, and then I'll do another run in the future if I didn't include it in this run. But I'm really proud of these stickers. I think they came out super cute. I'm not the greatest at coloring, but I think I actually liked how the colors came out and how I did it. I tried to keep it a little bit more simple. Keep the color palettes very limited, mostly just browns and some green, pops of green every now and then. And then I hadn't figured out Coppi's colors before this, because I had always just drawn him in sketches. But now I settled on a color scheme that can match the coffee drinks and can match kind of the Star Cafe crew. So I'm pretty satisfied with what I've done so far, and now I just have to work on getting everything ready to list them all on my website, and then to get ready for my market in June, which time keeps passing by really fast. And even though I have a ton of time, I also don't have a ton of time. But yeah. Okay, so in the last video, I believe I told you that I had ordered some washi tape from Fair. So as you can see, it arrived. I've already opened it a little bit to check it out, but I wanted to show you the washi tape I got. This isn't everything I ordered. Some of the things that I ordered ended up being on back order, so I'll get those sometime in June. So let's see the first batch that got sent over. These are all MT washi tape, so if you know that Japanese brand, you're probably gonna really enjoy these washi tapes. So of course, these aren't my own designs. Like I said, these are the Japanese brands, but I am gonna add them to my website. So if you like those kinds of washi tapes, please check out my website, asmallgeekychica.com, and you can see a bunch of other washi tapes that I have, plus stickers and sticker sheets. But yeah, enough of that. Let's take a look, because I did buy quite a few. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, these ones are 7, 8, and 9 different washi tape styles. Mostly all different kinds of pattern types instead of like character, like most of the other washi tapes I have from different artists and myself. So yeah, let's take a closer look. So like I said, I definitely ordered a bunch. So this was a big order. So let's start with these ones that are already kind of taken apart and individual. So let's see one of these. So I get 8 washi tapes per order, and I tend to keep one as a sample. This one's basic, and this one is deco style. So yeah, these ones are, as you can see, they're striped. Purple one, and then the green one. I was trying to get a bunch of different colors that I think would be popular, so I got these designs. And then these two are kind of similar designs as well. So it's like a triangle diamond pattern in the blue green, and then in a pink and yellow orangey, so like a cool tone and a warm tone, and I think they're very pretty. And then I think I got some other polka dots, but these are the ones that came in, which are some pink polka dots with the white dots and the pink background. Very cute. And then let's go with this one. So this one is kind of like, what would you call this? Like cross-hatching? It's another deco one. And were these one also deco? No, these ones. This one's deco. This one is, I think, just basic. And this one is also deco. So it's pretty cool. So it's just a bunch of, actually, let me open this up so you take a closer look. We'll do that with those two. So yeah, this is just a whole bunch of gridded washi tape, which it looks like it switches colors from blue to gray and to pink. And later I'll definitely make little samples of them to put when I put them on my website. Actually, let's get these ones out too. And when ordering these, it's hard not to pick things that like I would be interested in while I'm shopping, and not just like what I think people will be interested in. So if there are other styles you guys like and would like to see on my website, let me know. Let's see if I can get this one out. But yeah, like I was saying, diamond triangles that overlap and look like diamonds in blue and green and white. And then this one is the same but pink and yellow and orange. That's interesting. So this one is MT Deco, and this one is basic. So I should really look into them if there's any difference between them. This triangle diamond pink, triangle diamond blue. But yeah, when I open them and sample them, maybe we'll see some difference. And then let's open this pink polka dot, pink and white polka dot. Which one's called? This is Dot Aurora Pink, which is also empty deco. So it'll be fun to see how many are just basic and how much are deco. I should look into to see, like I was saying, what the difference is. But I am going to try to get these on my website before Memorial Day weekend here in the States, which is what? The Friday is May 22nd and the Monday is May 25th. And because I am planning on having a sale on my website for the Memorial weekend, I'm thinking 15% off on all orders. So we'll see. This one is, it's like a bunch of scraps of washi tape, it almost seems like, where different polka dot colors all collaged into one. So this is pretty cool. I thought this was interesting. It is mostly cool tones, but you've got some like warm greens in there too. But mostly greens and blues. As you can tell, are probably my favorite colors. And this one's also an empty deco. Oh yeah, but if you're interested in this, like I was saying, I am planning on having a 15% off sale on my website for Memorial weekend. So it'd be a good time to get some of these and any other things you were interested in and we're just kind of holding off on. And this one, another one that's a basic tape. This one is just called Geometric Pattern, but it's kind of in the similar idea as the other one. It's a bunch of little squares with different patterns, sometimes circles, sometimes grids, diamonds, triangles, plaid type things. So yeah, this one's very interesting in adding a bunch of color to your page. And this one's all kinds of tones, but on the lighter side, maybe a little more towards pastel, but not quite. Yeah, I think this was really cute and interesting to add. And then our very last one, our ninth one, which again is another one with a bunch of patterns. This one, actually, if you can tell, has little like wind chimes. So which this one's called? Yep, wind chime. So it's got a like reddish orange, mostly red background with a bunch of different types of wind chimes just floating, looking like they're I was gonna say like swaying. Swaying's the word. Swaying in the wind, charming away. So this I thought would be a really, really cute one to add. So here we have all 9. Let's see if we can zoom in a little bit. Not that much. Okay, let's move this to the side. A little bit there and some over here. So these are all 9 washi tapes that I will be adding to my website. And we can see there are 4 that are considered basic and 4 that are deco. But they're all washi tapes. So I'm definitely going to swatch these out and then take product photos to add them to my website. But yeah, I'm really excited to add more stuff to my website. I definitely have a lot more coming. I think the last time I talked to you, I was showing you the stickers that I was going to order, and I ultimately did order, so I'll give you a little status update on that. I did order all my die cut stickers for the coffee designs, so I ordered all 7 of the Star Cafe crew, and then I picked 4 drinks of my favorite designs that I had made to do in die cuts, and then 4 Coppi-kun designs as well. So the drinks in the Coppi-kun are going to be $3 die cut stickers, my little smaller that are roughly 2 inches or less. I think the biggest one will be like 2 inches and a fourth. But I just ordered that on a Friday, so I still haven't proofed it, and hopefully it'll arrive in time for my market in June, which I think it should, but it might get a little tight to get everything on my website. Those ones I don't think will be in before the Memorial Day sale, unfortunately. And I also finished proofing my sticker sheets and my washi tapes of the coffee designs and the Coppi-kun designs. So I also don't think that'll be in time for the Memorial Day sale, but they should arrive hopefully in time for my June market. So you'll be seeing them around then, the first weekend. Yeah, the first weekend of June, because June starts on a Monday. The first weekend of June, those should be on my website by then. But yeah, that's I'm excited. But I did realize I had also meant to draw a new Space Haru, or just a new Haru design, and because the FIFA World Cup, Soccer World Cup is coming up, I wanted to draw her with a soccer ball. So I'm going to see if I can do that today and get that in time to also order and see if I can combine it with my other orders. Because I do want to take that to my market. So we'll see if I can do that in time. But for now, enjoy these washi tapes, and these will be on my website in time for Memorial Day weekend, as well as my die cut space stickers of the planet, the moons, and Space Haru and Pati. So we are making progress. This is a sketchbook I usually don't show up in my videos, but this is a big smart sketchbook where I sometimes do random sketching for when I'm working on products or working on some sewing, some set building. It's my idea sketchbook kind of more than anything else. And the other one's my fun drawing sketchbook. So I'm gonna see if I can. It's been a long time, I feel like, since I've drawn Haru or cats in general. So I don't expect to like my first sketching, but the idea is to have Haru with a soccer ball kind of sleeping. So let's make her head a little bigger, as cats do. And this really long tail, and kind of this position. As you can tell, I'm a super sketchy sketcher, I guess you could say. Soccer balls have hexagons, right? This is just like a super sketchy, first draft kind of idea. I'm just trying to do it really quick. I'll definitely refine it a lot on my iPad, which I am definitely charging. And here's Space Haru and Pluto, which is based on the design that I made for my brother's phone case. Oh no, am I out of ink? No. Okay, I'm just gonna get a different pen. Give me a second. I don't know why, but I really like using purple for a lot of my sketches instead of just black ink. I just like it better, I guess. I feel like it's been a long time since I've drawn Space Haru. Even though I just made a sticker of her, to be honest. That was a design I did a couple of months ago for my own phone case. I think I've shown here. I didn't make this one very Space Haru though. I'm just curious, I'll have Oneru, I think is the name of the artist, playing in the background. I use a lot of her music in my videos, mostly because it's free as long as you credit, so I definitely credit. And it's just really peaceful music. So let's see. I don't think I really like this so far, but this is the idea of what I want. It's just been so long since I've drawn her that I'm really rusty. And then that's the idea of what I want. Not that right now I'm a super fan of the World Cup. It's been quite a mess, I think. But yeah, it's still always fun, and my family always watches. So I'm thinking I'll give one of these to my brother. I don't think I'm coloring this correctly though. I need to look at a soccer ball. But it's hard to do that when I'm filming and using my phone. So when I actually do this on the computer or on my iPad, I will fix the soccer ball because that seems wrong. But she does have a little soccer ball toy that my brother gave her, so that's why. I know I've drawn her before in this pose. Let's see if I can find it in one of my old sketchbooks. So I'm really rusty, and I'm doing this without a reference. So let's see. I have a lot. This is when I first initially did Space Haru and Pati. But Space Haru I've been drawing for much longer. And I was drawing something like that, but that's Squirtle. I will eventually at one point do like a sketchbook tour. No. Okay, it's not this one. Yeah. Well, what I'm looking for, there was something I wanted to talk to you guys about. I used to play Dungeons & Dragons with my friends and at one point with my coworkers, but it's been a long time since we played, and you know the world of Dungeons & Dragons, the hardest thing is to keep a group schedule to play. So I've been watching lately some solo D&D games, and which seem really interesting to me. So I was thinking maybe I might in the future start playing solo D&D and doing little story times of it. I think that would be kind of cute. But also me with 100 million projects all the time. Will I get to it? Who knows? But I want to. Oh, and I don't know if anyone will be interested in that. Kind of like this one, but I want it more sleepy. So maybe more like these. I do like the bigger like body. And I didn't make the first one Space Haru. But yeah, like I was saying, I was thinking of maybe starting solo D&D. But I don't know if anybody would be interested in that. And I don't know if I would enjoy it. I do have to try it first. But I think that would be a fun thing to do. Because I'm getting my friends together to play D&D, which while I do really want that, it seems like a big, oh yeah, I didn't draw that on her face, a bigger challenge than just playing by myself. Do you guys play D&D? Do you guys play solo D&D? Like, I'm still trying to figure out exactly how it works too. But it seems like it might be something I would enjoy, because I've always enjoyed like creating stories ever since I was like in middle school. I used to write a little bit, never really went anywhere with that. But my biggest problem is I'm always making original characters and coming up with new plots, and then they go nowhere because I get too overexcited and then too easily influenced by the next thing that I see or next thing that I watch, and then I'm like, I want to do that. I want to do that. And I can't do everything. But I think it would be fun. And it'd be fun to do together. Just like little 3-minute sessions here and there when I have time. Try not to overcommit, but I definitely have a bunch of D&D characters that I've created with no game for them to play. Although if I did play it, I think I would return to an older D&D character that I would just kind of like want to do her own story. Even though I did play with her for the one when I was playing with my coworkers, which is my little rogue Luna, who had her voice stolen by a witch, so she can't talk. Except I would give her a magical item necklace that lets her basically cast message, so she can sometimes talk to people. Yeah. Even though she doesn't like magic users, but she doesn't mind using magic items, which is very contradictory, hypocritical of her. But that's part of what I love about her, and I would love to have more adventures with her. Maybe she can even get her voice back. So that's what I was thinking of maybe doing. But like I said, I always have 100 million projects I am working on, and always feel like I'm starting new ones. Plus, I do have work, so it's not like I have a bunch of free time. I'm trying to run this shop while having a full-time job. So I make no promises, but you might see me working on that. And even though it's not stationery related, I'll probably, if I do that and make videos, I'll probably add it to this channel. I really like this one better, even though my ball looks much better in that one. But I think I may go off this one for when I actually make this a sticker. And if people like it, maybe make it for other sports, like a basketball, a volleyball, stuff like that. I still don't know the pattern for a soccer ball, but close enough. Yeah, I like this one. I mean, that one's not perfect, but it is better. I guess that she should be. Yeah, I think that's kind of cute. I'll definitely refine it as I do it on my iPad. But I'm basing it off this older design that I did. This is my first earlier sketch of Sebastian Pati. Also, let me know if you want sketchbook tours, because I definitely at least have 5 or 6 sketchbooks that I would show from when I consider these the sketchbooks of me getting back to doing art, because I've always drawn most of my life, but it's always very on and off. So these are like my most consistent sketchbooks, and even they have big breaks every so often. But yeah, I'm gonna work on this one, and hopefully I can get it to be ready to be sent off to be printed, manufactured, printed, and see if I can ask if I can do it in time, if this can be shipped with my other die cut stickers that I ordered on Friday. And then totally forgot about this one. So we'll see. So I wanted to chat a little bit while I finished up this little bunny coaster. Doing the final roll around, just a little extra decorative stitch for the border, which is just a simple slip stitch all the way around. But yeah, I think the last clip I have here is of me doing my little Space Haru and Soccerball sticker design, kind of in honor of the World Cup happening, even though it's all sorts of craziness with that. But like I mentioned before, my brother and my dad are big fans of football, soccer, and we always watch the World Cup together. And my brother had a little soccer ball that's like the size of a cat toy, so he gave that to my cat. So she plays with that and him a little bit. So I thought it'd be cute to do a sticker design of that, and maybe in the future I could do one with other sport balls. But I want to show you right here is the final design that I have made, and I have sent it off to Sticker Ninja to be turned into a sticker. Hopefully it'll arrive in time for my market in June. It's cutting it pretty close. I'm actually not 100% sure the rest of my sticker order will arrive in time for it either, since it is a pretty big sticker order. It has a ton of designs, which I realize I don't need to do a design for every character in my Star Cafe crew set of characters, but usually I do. So that means just off the bat, that's 7 stickers, right? Which is a lot. But I ended up picking 4, I think I told you, the 4 stickers and then 4 Coppi-kuns. So that's a lot. That's like 15 different stickers right there. I think I told you I finished approving the sticker sheets and the washi tape. So hopefully that'll get shipped soon and make it in time too. So we're pretty good on all the designs we're going to be making for this newest update and my June and July markets. But I realized that I like to have them all listed as product listings on my shop, because then it makes it easier. Sometimes if I need to sell using Tap to Pay with the Squarespace app, it's easier if it's already as an inventory on my website. So I don't know why it didn't occur to me before, but I can start making all my product listings without having to do the photos until they arrive. So that's what I'm going to start to hopefully do today, is make all those product listings and have them all ready, so that when I do get the stickers and the sticker sheets and the washi tape, I can just do the product photos and then upload them as they are. I do realize I have the space stickers that I've made that I could have done and I just haven't done. So those will probably be the first ones I'll do, since I can do the product photography pretty fast. And I also have the new washi stickers that I just showed you, the empty washi stickers. So I'll have to add those to my website too. I don't think I'll be taking them to my markets. I think for my markets, for the moment, I'll just focus on things that I have made myself. Although maybe things that are more branded like that, like empty washi tapes and the sticky club ones, I might I'll consider taking, because it does feel a little weird to take other artists' direct things to markets where it's like they're not going to be there, but for a bigger market they might be. So I don't want to be selling their stuff too. Like, it's fine for when I have my actual shop, and so my website is supposed to be more like the actual shop, a full stationery shop, but just out of like a market, it just feels kind of weird, you know? So I don't think I'll be doing that. I'll be sticking mostly to my own originals, and it just makes it easier when you're selling and people ask you, oh, did you do these yourselves? I'd be like, yeah, these are all my original stuff, but I also sell other things online. I made a banner to go onto my tablecloth. I was thinking of doing a a custom tablecloth and then maybe a custom tablecloth runner. I decided just to go with a banner that I'm gonna like stick onto the tablecloth using snap buttons because I have a bunch of those, and I can make that. I also bought like transfer sheets because I want to print out blue stars to add all over my tablecloth just to brand it a little bit more and make it cuter. What else? I got my canopy. I think I told you. I haven't set it up yet. We did buy sands for the sandbags. We did get sand for the sandbags. And I need to finish filling them up so that we can test the building of the canopy with my brother. And so that I know how to do it. So when I do it with my friend at the actual next event, because I will need to do it there, I know what to do. We also got the 6-foot tables from Costco. So I'm going to take those and do like a little mock-up setup, hopefully in the next couple of weekends. And I also want to trim down my tablecloth because it's way too big for the 6 feet. So before I do any transfer on it and add the stars and add the snap buttons and the banner, I will want to trim it, sew it, wash it, and then do all that stuff. So that's stuff hopefully I can do this coming weekend. I was going to do some of it last weekend, but then I got sick to my stomach. So that it held me back from what I wanted to do, but that's okay. It wasn't too bad. It just kind of, there was stuff I wanted to do and I didn't get to do it because I had gotten sick to my stomach. So there's that. What else? Oh yeah, I am gonna have a sale on my website for Memorial Weekend. I think I was talking about it before, and I've decided that I'm going to do it 50% off everything on my shop from the Friday, which I believe is May 22nd, all the way through until the 11:59 on actual Memorial Day, that Monday, which is the 25th, if I believe. So from the 22nd, 23rd, 24th, and 25th, everything on my shop will be 15% off, even the new stuff. Hopefully this will get a little movement on my shop. I only ship to United States. Unfortunately, right now, I don't have the bandwidth to figure out international shipping and all that stuff. But since I do want to originally grow it as a base in my town, I think just starting out in the States is fine. But yeah, and then it's just a bunch of market prep, getting things ready, learning how to build my canopy, figuring out how I'm going to take those tables. I'm just figuring out my booth figuring out my booth setup and just, branding it more and making it more enticing, I guess is the word. And then I think I will start working on designs for fall. Maybe start working on some like Halloween stickers and stuff like that. Just because in terms of, production time, it takes a while and doing the designs, and I still have a full-time job and doing all that stuff. It takes a while. So in order to be ready for September, because I want to start selling those in September, I need to kind of start it soon just to get everything made. I don't have any markets for August, but in August, I'm probably going to help out my uncle with his garage sale, which we did last year. And I might take some of my blind boxes that I don't want to keep and sell them myself there at a garage sale. And then there are some events for September and October that I want to sign up for as soon as the vendor applications go up. Hopefully they're doing them again this year. I know they've done them last year in my town and neighboring town. Cities. They're not towns. They're cities. In my city, in my neighboring city. So there's one in September, which is a concert in the park. They do local vendors. And then there's a big, festival in the streets in October, which I know they've done the last 2 years at least, so hopefully they'll do it again this year, and I will actually apply. And I feel like that one's my impression of it is pretty big compared to some of the other ones I've been to, so I think that would be good, and it would be interesting because that is in the city where I grew up, which is Daly City. So I wonder if I'll run into old schoolmates and stuff like that. That would be interesting. I did see one of my old classmates at my last market, which I wasn't expecting. So I'll probably see him. I wouldn't be surprised if I saw him with his wife and kids. Are they married? I don't know. Anyway, that's neither here nor there, but I'll probably see him with his kids because they do go to these events a lot. But yeah, that should be fun. But yeah, here I am finishing up this bunny. I feel like I've made like 15 plus of them. I'm trying to do 2 of each color at least. And I know some of them I'm gonna gift away to my friends, so I probably am doing even more than what's gonna be at the market. But yeah, these are really fun and relaxing to do, and it takes me about an hour or so. But yeah, that is where I am right now, and hopefully right now we'll be doing a lot of product listings and product photo shoots, because that's what I really need to concentrate on. I made myself a little checklist, and mostly what's left now is like prep for the market and then do my product listings. And then update the QR code on my business cards because it has the old Etsy QR code on it. So I've been just printing out stickers to put on top of it that go to my website instead. It's a little janky, but I wanna finish all my original business cards before I order new ones, and I have a lot of them. So that's that. I wanted to give you a status update before closing out this video on everything and where it's all in production and stuff like that. So my sticker sheets and my washi tapes are in production for Grace, and so I'm still waiting for them to finish and ship them and hopefully get them in time for my market, like I said, and June 7th in San Bruno. I've also approved all of my proofs with Sticker Ninja. So I have all the coffee ones plus the little Space Haru and the Soccerball that I made earlier and that you saw in this video. So those are all approved and will get shipped together hopefully next week. I think it's the proposal date for when they should be ready to ship, and that should hopefully get here in time for the market. They won't be here then probably in time for the Memorial Day weekend sale, which again is going to be 15% off all the items on my shop. That's going to run from Friday the May 22nd through Monday, May 25th. So yeah, there's that. What else? I'm almost done with all the bunny coasters I'm planning to make. I was making 2 of each color, and so I have 1.5 more bunnies to crochet, and then I might crochet some more of the circle ones that I have been doing. I wanted to do a cat one, but I don't know if there's enough time for me to really figure that pattern out and have them ready for the market. So for this market, I just want to concentrate on the ones I already have. Let's see what else. I think that's pretty much everything that project-wise that I'm working on. I'm still working on all the product listings to make sure I have the space stickers, ones that I showed you last video, as those ones that I have in, to have them on my site in time for the sale, as well as the empty washi tapes that I know for sure I showed you in this video. I have those already on my shop, which would be exciting. And yeah, I'm supposed to get my little banner for my table that I'm using from Vistaprint soon. I think it might have shipped or is about to ship. I'm still filling up my weight bags, my sand weight bags with sand. And then I'm gonna do hopefully build a canopy this weekend. I keep meaning to do it every weekend and things keep coming up. Like this weekend I'm going to go see one. My uncle does art and he has an exposition at a cafe, so we're gonna go check it out. So like that eats up a lot of time, and we're gonna have a little Mother's Day lunch that we didn't get to have on actual Mother's Day because of reasons. So we're gonna actually order food that day too. So those things. I got my tables. I need to trim my tablecloth down. Oh, I got my transfer sheets because I think I mentioned I want to iron blue stars all over my tablecloth just to brand it a little bit more. So I got those transfer sheets are in. I need to print them, test them. But first I want to cut my tablecloth and then give it a wash. And yeah, those are all like the extra branding things I've been doing. And yeah, that's pretty much where we are at. But the next time I talk to you, we'll be past the sale, and hopefully we'll have all our stickers in, and we'll be getting ready for that June market. And yeah, and hopefully, I know I mentioned this, I think, in this video. I'm still thinking about doing that solo D&D, but we'll see if we have time, because, you know, I always give myself a lot of projects to do, and then I think work is going to become a little busy soon, so that will also take up a lot of my time. And I'm also working on a couple of sewing projects as gifts from my friends, so I'll show you those in my next video, the things I've sewn, because by then I will have gifted them to my friends, and then I'll probably make another one from my mom. But I'm finally using all that fabric that you saw that I got in Japan. Well, at least 2 of them. So here's to hoping I'm slowly going through and actually using them, because I have a lot of yarn and I have a lot of fabric and I need to use them. I do want to make zippered pencil pouches to add to my shop eventually, and I should probably make some more of my snap button pouches. They don't sell online very much, but I do sell them every so often at markets, so I should probably make a couple more. But yeah, that is everything for today. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you're considering subscribing. I post videos every Tuesday at 11 a.m. They'll either be a Stationery Shop diary like this one, or one of my Sketch With Me videos. And hopefully in the future, I'll be able to add some of those solo D&Ds, maybe, or any other kind of videos, maybe more concentrating specifically on like sketchbook tours, or on my Star Cafe characters and their storyline and stuff like that. More dedicated videos, right? And I also, if you're interested in my bunny crochet coaster pattern, I might make a tutorial for that if people are interested in that, because it is my own original creation, technically. Even though I don't have a written pattern, I can show you how I make them. They're very, very easy. But yeah. And I also run figures on YouTube, which is A Small Geeky Chica Figures. And over there, I go through my Ninja Ray collection every week, as well as every so often do some blind box unboxing, because I really do like those. I also want to go back into toy photography, but I have so many projects that I don't know if I'll ever get around to it. Hopefully I will. I've been posting some of my old toy photography again. And I also do crochets for my Ninja Ray dolls. I make hats and sweaters, and I want to make more stuff for them as well. So I can see I have tons and tons of projects I want to do in so little time. But thank you for sticking around and checking out my Stationery Shop diaries, because this is my main project, is trying to get the Stationery Shop off the ground. And I need your help in order to do that. So hopefully don't forget to check out asmallgeekychica.com and come check out that sale for Memorial Day weekend, because I think it's a good deal. But yeah, that's it for today. I hope to see you next week. Bye-bye.